So you've got this melodic idea in your head or something that you figured out on the guitar and you decide to do something with it. That's awesome. You want to write a song with that and you're stuck. You don't know which chords should go on the back. You don't know what the next chord should be. And not only that, but there are a lot of different possible options. In this video, we're going to talk about harmony. I'm going to help you find some ways to creatively figure out what chords to use. That's coming up. Hi, my name is David Wallerman. Welcome to this channel, which is all about helping guitar players like yourself find their voice and develop it on the instrument. Today is all about harmony, which is useful for any musician. And there are a lot of different options. First of all, we need to understand that a note by itself is a sound. Now, if you hear that sound in relation to something else, whether it's a single note or a chord, that note is going to stand out in a way that it brings to the listener some kind of emotion. Now, that emotion is not necessarily the same for everyone listening to the song. It's going to depend on your background, on where you're coming from, on the mood of the day. Although, yes, there are general rules: major, happy, minor, sad. Although that's a very loose description of things, and what matters is that it triggers emotions. If we play a single note against that one pitch that we're having, in essence, there are 12 possible emotions that the listener can get. So you can see that on the piano, I can play 12 notes from the middle C to the next C that we have on top. And that includes white notes and black notes, but 12 possible notes. Therefore, we have 12 possible emotions for that particular one note. And that is just by playing a single note against the original pitch we had. Now consider each of these 12 pitches the starting point of a new chord. That's a lot of chords that can be played against that original pitch. Now, some of these chords against the original pitch we have are going to sound a little more stable. What I mean by that is that most people are going to feel that these chords match the original pitch. On the other hand, some of these chords played against that original pitch are going to sound a little more tense. All that to say that there are tons of different options when it comes to harmonizing. And that was only for a single pitch played against other pitches. A melodic theme has multiple pitches, so that adds to the complexity. For the purpose of simplicity, we're going to differentiate two types of harmony. Harmonies in a single key, harmonies in multiple keys. In a single key harmony, we're never going to have more than 7 possible notes. Okay, let's start by recording a theme, making sure that we only use 7 possible notes. The theme was with a piano, it was played in that range, so we're going to try to add some bass, so focus on something a little bit lower, and an instrument that might fit is maybe a cello or something. We're just going to use our ears. I'm going to play the theme, and against it, I'm going to play one of these 7 pitches in the lower register. And we'll see what kind of emotion we get. What does it trigger something that we want to pursue? We have this one. That works, or maybe different emotion, right? And we're going to do that for the full theme. What I'm going to do here is just record, hit record, and then I'll fix things after. My only constraint is to stay in the lower zone of the fretboard because the higher is covered by the theme, and we'll just record something and we'll fix it later on. Some parts were absolutely horrible, but at least I have a rhythm motif, something that kind of matches the changes that I'm hearing in my head for the theme. Now we're going to fix that. As soon as we hear something that we don't like, we'll just fix it. I I don't like that. When it changes, bum, the bum, ba, bum, I don't like that. This against that. So we have, ba. I don't like that, so I'm going to change that maybe to this right there. So you keep working like that until you have a bass section and a theme that seem to work together. So that's a 2-note harmony. And you just add to that using, again, the 7 notes to fill up the space and create something a little more interesting. And if you change instruments, that's going to add even more richness to the song that you have. I did that. I followed the same exact method, and this is what I came up with. If this was your first time on this channel, I would love for you guys to subscribe. I have more videos coming soon helping players like yourself find their voice on the instrument, develop it to tell your own musical story. Remember, nobody can play the way you play on the guitar. I'll see you next time.